So now that you learned all of that, now it's time to actually get this shit going. Like, know your worth though. Like, not just understand that you're a child of God, but it's actually time to step into your power and to create a new reality now. Hello everybody, I'm Jocelyn on the Spiritual Mother Journey. If you're new, welcome. On my channel, I like to talk about spirituality, self-growth and development, and motherhood, and so much more. Guys, really quickly, like and subscribe this video. 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 Hey. On this video, I want to talk about something very important, especially when it comes to women, is knowing our worth. As a little girl, we're told so many things about who we are, right? And we're told one of the things that you hear the most as a little girl is know your worth. Coming into your teen years, know your worth. Coming into adulthood, know your worth. Know your worth as a woman. Women should know their worth. Put your crown on. Get up and be a boss bitch. You're that bad bitch. Be that queen. You deserve better than what that man is giving, blah, blah, blah. All this shit. You're like throughout your life. You're told all this stuff. But does anybody really know what their worth is? Especially those who are telling you. What is my worth? And what even is worth? And why is it so important? Being on a spiritual journey, I've learned a lot about healing myself, about subconscious beliefs and programming, and healing myself and showing up and being who it is that I really am from my core. Knowing my worth has been one of the things that I just recently learned, but it was difficult for me to really comprehend. I didn't know how to comprehend what my worth was. And it would seem, and I felt kind of dumb. Like, yeah, okay, Joss, you need to learn, you need to know what you're worth. You need to know your worth. You need to know that you can get better than A, B, and C that you're getting now. But I just did not get, like, how I was doing all of this work on myself and still not getting what I wanted, even though I was so spiritual and working on myself. I was still, that didn't change certain things in my life. And it was all due to knowing my worth, because that was a game changer. But again, what the heck? Why is worth so important? Let me pull up my notes for you. Let's talk about, I'm so country, guys. I'm so country, I grew up with my grandma. So I'm like, okay. Definition of worth. It's number one definition that I have is having a value of. A second definition is deserving of. So when we refer to ourselves but when we refer to ourselves when speaking about our worth, what are we really implying? To know my worth, to know what I am valuable of. It means to have respect and love for who I am. And because I love and respect myself, I'm going to make sure that everything that is offered to me in this life is something that is of value to me because of my value. So, to know my worth. It is important to know my worth. I feel like it is vital to my survival to know my worth. How did I learn my worth though? Is I learned who I am. I learned who I really am and who I am through God. When you know who you are, then you are able to know what you're worth. I believe that every single one of us, okay, no matter what background you came from, no matter who you are, the core of your being, your true nature is your soul. Your soul is a child of God. Your soul is an offspring of God. What does being a child of someone so divine and powerful and loving mean? It means that you too are divine, powerful, and loving. You inherited your Father's gifts and creativity, God's ability to create. That's what that means. And once you are clear in knowing that that is the truth of who you are, then everything changes. But knowing who you are as a child of God is only the first step. Now it's time to unlearn everything that is not true of you. The soul, unfiltered, is light, love, bliss, amazing, everything beautiful that you can ever think of. That is who you are without the filter of this human, this character that you assumed to be. So, period. Okay, so now that we have uncovered, who we are at our core, now we get to a place where, I'm knowing that now I have to unlearn everything about who I thought I was. Now it takes me to the next part of this awakening to my worth. So what even led us down the road in the first place to discovering who we are at our core is most of the time pain, trauma, misery, heartbreak. A lot of the time people come to an awakening to who they are at their core from going through pain, because pain is so uncomfortable and we need a way out. We search for a deeper meaning of why we're going through this, right? That's why we come to God. Yeah, that's why we come to God, because we just are in so much. We're going through so much, and it's okay. What happens is you continue to manifest unhappy and things that your old programming is still intact. Just because you woke up who you are, does that mean that things are just done now? Oh, I woke up. Oh, I know who I am now. Now you start actually knowing that, okay, now it's time to take responsibility, and you use my gifts and my power to create now. Now it's time to create. you start really looking at things and getting clear with yourself about what it is that you want in life. And you look at things that you do not want in your life. Now it's time, now that you have discovered what you don't want, it's time to get cleared about what you do want. Period. So I want to be rich. I want a relationship. We could be anything. Children. Now that you decide what you want, some of us can just jump into and attract things like that. But if you have, like I said before, the conditions, the subconscious beliefs and the limiting beliefs, then it's not going to be easy for you to manifest what you want. So you work on reprogramming yourself to create a new life. Okay, now that you got clear on what you want, now it's time to get clear about what is keeping you from stepping into your full power. You need to list all the reasons, all of the things that are keeping you from getting to where you want to be, from point A to point B. What are the things that are stopping you? And this is important to do. And this is where coming in to know who you are is, because who you are is unlimited. Because you're the child of God, you don't have really any limits. This reality is an illusion. You only believe that all of these reasons are actual facts. They're not. When you know who you are, this is how, and you start unlearning things, this is how you start to shift all of these things. So now that you learned all of that, now it's time to actually get this shit going. Like, know your worth though. Like, not just understand that you're a child of God, but it's actually time to step into your power and to create a new reality now. What inspires you to really start shifting is continuously manifesting things that you don't like, even after knowing who you are. And you're like, I'm tired of this. I'm ready for things to change now. An example is the most common example is relationships, dating. Especially for us women, where we experience a lot of things that we don't like from men. But once you know who you are, you realize who everyone else is too, because we're all children of God. You realize that we're actually each other. We're one. We are all connected. So that person outside of you who's showing up in a certain way is a mirror of you. That is a mirror of you. And they're just showing you what you believe about yourself. Once you get clear on that these people and everything that you're experiencing is of your own manifestation, then you understand that it's you that has to change, and not you have to change for everything outside of you to change. So now it's about, okay, what is a child of God actually worth? We go back to what I said in the beginning about knowing that I am a child of the divine, amazing spirit. It is my birthright to create. It is my birthright to be here. So that means I am the operant power of my reality, and then I can decide what is allowed in my experience and what's not. So because now I know this, now it's time to cut shit out and allow things to come in. So, because we're still programmed in our old subconscious beliefs and patterns, now it's time to do some work to shift more into that truth, into our truth of who we are. That's why affirmations are so important, because you're giving your brain information, you're giving yourself information to assume into reality, assume into being. It's about a law of assumption, shifting more into the vibration of being and having what it is that you desire. Period. Period. God, you guys know how long I've been trying to film this video to keep myself on track and keep myself like to the point, and I finally got somewhere. Like, that was so exciting for me right now. Oh my God. Knowing your worth allows you to see why you deserve what it is that you desire. When you know your worth, you start showing up for yourself like you've never done before. When you know your worth, you no longer settle for anything less than what you truly desire. And you have the courage to walk away from whatever it is you're holding on to that is not meeting your needs. Because now you know who the fuck you are. Now you know that, okay, it's time for a change, because I am a badass. I am the shit, because my heavenly creator told me so. My God gave that to me. My Father gave me that gift. I get to be here on this planet and experience this beautiful human life, and I'm going to intentionally enjoy every second of it, because I know that is impossible. I mean, that is possible, and I know that it's my birthright, because the truth of who I am, the soul, is naturally unfiltered. It's naturally love, light, and because of that, I do have the ability to be happy and at peace with everything. I don't need anything on the outside to change, but it will change to align with who I am assuming to be. Period. And that's how you know your worth. That's the importance of knowing your worth. And that's why you should do the work and own that shit, okay? Thank you guys. If you liked this video, please like, subscribe, and drop some comments down below and share this video, okay? Thank you so much. Okay, thank you for all the support, and I love you, and I'll see you next video. Mwah. Too much. Guys, I just made this video. Like,